Hello everyone, welcome to the interpretation of the revised Child Anxiety and Depression Scale, Child version, or the RCADS-Child. This video is created by the University of Mindanao Guidance Services and Testing Center to help our students and parents understand what this tool is and how to read the results. Background of the test. RCADS-Child is a 47-item self-report questionnaire designed to assess symptoms of anxiety and depression in children and adolescents aged 8 to 18 years old. Statements are rated based on a scale from 0 to 3, ranging from never to always. Purpose of the test. This tool serves two main purposes. First, it acts as a screening tool to spot children and adolescents who might be carrying a lot of extra stress, worry, or sadness. Second, it helps us track progress over time to see if a student's emotional well-being is improving with the right support. Limitation of the test. It is very important to note that the RCADS-Child is strictly non-diagnostic in this particular use. It only measures how frequently a student experiences certain symptoms. It does not provide a definitive medical or psychological diagnosis. Any elevated score simply means it's time for an assessment by a mental health professional to understand the full picture. RCADS-Child looks closely at 6 specific areas where students frequently experience emotional distress. These are depression, generalized anxiety, obsession and compulsion, panic, social anxiety, and separation anxiety. Scoring and interpretation. Let's look at what each subscale actually assesses. First, the depression scale assesses prolonged patterns of sadness, emptiness, irritability, or low energy, looking at how it impacts daily routines like sleep, appetite, and interest in hobbies. Second, generalized anxiety assesses a tendency to experience frequent, widespread worry that seems to have no obvious cause and is hard to control, such as ongoing stress about school, friendships, or family safety. Third, obsession and compulsion assesses the presence of intrusive, unwanted thoughts or fears that cause distress, paired with repetitive physical or mental actions used to quiet that anxiety. Fourth, panic assesses sudden, unexpected rushes of intense fear and heavy physical discomfort, like a racing heart or trouble breathing, and the fear of having another episode. Fifth, social anxiety assesses deep nervousness or self-consciousness in social or performance situations, focusing on the fear of being judged or embarrassed in front of peers or adults. Finally, separation anxiety assesses excessive distress when away from primary caregivers, which for teens often looks like persistent, overwhelming worry about the safety of family members while apart. Aside from individual scales, the tool gives 2 overall scores. The total anxiety score assesses a student's overall level of worry and fear by combining all 5 anxiety areas together. The total internalizing score combines all anxiety and depression scores. It measures the total weight of internalized feelings, difficult emotions that a person mostly keeps locked inside themselves, like hidden worries, overthinking, or quiet sadness, rather than showing through outward behaviors. To help you see how these pieces connect, let's look at this table. First, the test looks independently at the depression score to evaluate level of moods. Next, it brings together all 5 anxiety-related subscales: generalized anxiety, obsession and compulsion, panic, social anxiety, and separation anxiety to provide total anxiety score. Finally, the test adds both depression score and the total anxiety score to provide the total internalizing score. Scoring and interpretation. RCADS-Child uses T-scores. The T-scores are evaluated in 3 ranges. A score of 64 or below is in the low range. It means symptoms are mild, typical, and common for this age group. A score between 65 and 69 is in the average range. This acts as a gentle warning sign, showing symptoms are slightly elevated and worth monitoring. A score of 70 or above is in the high range. This indicates significantly elevated symptoms that are noticeably higher than peers, suggesting that a closer look or further evaluation is recommended. Recommendation for counseling. To ensure our students are well supported, an immediate referral to the respective guidance counselor or facilitator is recommended for students who score high on any of the following: the depression subscale, the total anxiety score, or the total internalizing score. If the student's individual report, IR, explicitly notes recommended for counseling, please do not worry. This is simply an invitation for support. We kindly ask you to drop by or contact the guidance office to schedule an appointment. Thank you for watching the interpretation of Revised Child Anxiety and Depression Scale, Child Version. Let's make your mental health a priority. Help is within your reach. If you have any questions, our doors are always open, and you can reach us through our contact details displayed on the screen. Thank you, and take care.